glad to have you with us in Norfolk, Virginia, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. Fans have been collecting outside SB Ballard Stadium since this morning and looking forward to get this one started. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Troy Trojans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former game. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Trojans' offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Grab near the marker, it's Higgins. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Connor. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Trojans have taken it inside the 20. Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll leave it with him. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called. And touchdown Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The short hands, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moves around to clear up the vision. At the 35, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Monarchs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. How about this on first and goal? The give to the wide receiver. Touchdown, ODU! And that one will put them up here in the second half. going to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Higgins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
It's 4th down. They need a touchdown, but they have to do a better job in pass protection. They've given up back-to-back sacks. That's the critical factor here on this 4th down play.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Crowder. He's got it on the run. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Trojans.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Four quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Off play action on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they score first here in overtime.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Crowder. Under fire. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Troy! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he puts through the extra point. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There was just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that is such a big play by the defense here. Early in overtime, you come up with a massive negative play, getting a sack on third down, and this is no gimme kick. If they miss this field goal, your offense is back on the field, and all you've got to do is kick a field goal to win this thing.
They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got it in the middle. It's Roach. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Monarchs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That'll do it! A double overtime touchdown to walk it off!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.